Welcome back, everyone. Even though we had a little big swing in temperatures from Saturday to Sunday, overall wasn't all too bad. We just need a jacket more than anything today. And of course, that jacket I think is going to come in pretty handy in the days ahead as well. 32 degrees right now in the Quad Cities. After that high of 52 degrees, winds are calm. Dew point temperature around 23 degrees. And we're seeing some 30s out there. Lower 30s from Dubuque right down through the Quad Cities at Geneseo, 35 in Galesburg. A little farther off to the south and west, like around Burlington, Iowa City, temperatures in the 40s. Why? You're getting a little blanket of some high clouds. And we'll be seeing those from time to time, especially near the Quad Cities and points northwest as we go through the rest of the night with that layer kind of streaming in upstream out of the northwest. No chance of any wet weather from those clouds. But this activity here, these two areas, that will give us a chance for some wet weather. System number one, which is responsible for the flooding rains in areas around Southern California, we'll get a little smidgen of that energy as early as Monday night. And then system number two doesn't arrive until later in the week, but that one may have the better chance producing some pretty good rainfall around here. At least that's what we're seeing right now. Certainly not the case as we head overnight and early tomorrow morning. I think once again some scattered high-level clouds out and about. Temperatures, I think briefly by around the wee hours of the morning, may be around 30 or so, but then slowly begin to rise as we bring in some more of those high clouds. And then come tomorrow, not too bad of a day. We're kind of tweaking those temperatures literally a degree or two. So daytime highs tomorrow will be right around those low 50s. I think farther south as you go, maybe fluttering around those mid 50s. Still, that's really not too bad for this time of year. Now, what about the chance of wet weather? I want to move the clock all the way to 7:30. That's when the first of the raindrops actually will be popping up. So any day plans that you have, maybe you have to, finish some of the raking or the blowing of the leaves. You got all day to do it until these showers start coming on in. There could be enough dynamics here too that, don't be surprised if we actually hear a rumble of thunder. It's an outside chance, but there is that possibility. Nothing severe. This wave moves out just before midnight, and then we see some few more clusters coming in from the southwest, mainly scattered showers that we're seeing here before the last of these raindrops come to an end by around 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning. From this wave, I think we may be, depending, I guess, where these little scattered areas of showers take place in its track, we may be talking about a tenth, maybe in some isolated areas, maybe about a half an inch of rain. Then after that, we stay pretty quiet around here with cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. There could be a break or two heading into our Wednesday. As you can see, by the time we get to the late afternoon, there could be a few breaks now and then. Temperatures will go from 48 to 50 degrees, and then going into Thursday is when we see that second wave come in. That's when the rain will be developing from south to north. That's actually a lead into the main rains that will be felt or be noticed as we get into our Friday. And this should be a fairly steady rain that we expect to see going into Friday morning, going into about Friday evening. And then the last of these raindrops will take place possibly as we get to about Saturday morning or so. So adding it all up from just that wave alone, we may be talking about an inch, a quarter, maybe even close to 2 inches. There is that certain possibility. Take a look at the 8-day tracker. And after that second wave moves on through, then we should be looking pretty dry for the following weekend. That's some good news. And then that takes us to Thanksgiving week, where we do see some more active weather right around Thanksgiving itself. Looks like right now a trend is a much cooler numbers as we head toward Thanksgiving Day. We'll see how that trend stands up. Your 3-degree guarantee sponsored by our good friends at Eric Chevrolet in Milan. I was forecasting 52. By golly, it reached 52. Harrison, let's add another $20 to that pot.
All right.